Welcome, and I'm just going to be pretty brief on this, but I'm going to cover an article that was sent to me. I also saw it at Facebook. Basically, the title is Child Support Claim Rankles Sperm Donor to Lesbian Couple. Apparently, a gentleman by the name of William Marotta, age 46, donated sperm to a lesbian couple and signed a signed agreement that he would not participate in the life of the child, i.e., not give the child money or have to give money to the child. And now the state of Kansas is seeking child support money from him. Now, apparently, the lesbian couple does not support the state claim or the state's desire to extract money from him. But what you will see, or at least what's in the article, is that the the couple did seek state aid. Now, I don't care if they're lesbians or baboons or whatever, but the fact is that seeking state aid from is basically a form of welfare. I mean, that's what it is. Whether you're heterosexual, gay, lesbian, doesn't really matter. Seeking state aid to raise your child, and because of the system, apparently, according to the article, the father had to be identified, and because he didn't go through the conventional channels via a doctor or something, very technical details here, he's required to pay child support. Allegedly, he's still on cordial terms with the couple, but regardless, the issue here is just, well, welcome to the Twilight Zone. How can the state, when he signed an agreement with the couple, demand that he pay money in the form of child support? It makes no sense whatsoever. More importantly, at least in the article, it cited that a sperm donor that was in 2007 in Kansas seeking parental rights was not granted them because he didn't have an agreement with the mother. But now the state Supreme Court seems to be going, sort of turning it all around and demanding that that he pay despite this. And this guy was trying to help this couple out. That's all. So it's kind of like an episode of the Twilight Zone, in a way. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Now, this might seem only tangentially related, but my opinion is that men should really limit, if not totally, cut off their sexual contact with women for a simple reason, that this guy didn't even have sex with these women. He was a sperm donor, and somehow, some way, the state found a way to, a means to extract money from her, or to at least to attempt to. Pardon me. Now, just imagine if you're going through the conventional means of copulation, having sex with women, and you're using spermicide, you're using everything. The simple fact is there's no such thing as safe sex. That applies to STDs, and that certainly applies to pregnancy. There's no way for you as a man to be guaranteed that you will not aid a woman in conceiving a child. And remember, most women don't have men's best interests at heart, so I think the safest course actually is abstinence. That is, generally speaking, my policy, and I'm not a dictator, but I think it is a very dangerous thing these days to be sexually involved with any woman, because we just don't know what their intentions are, and even if they have the best of intentions. I mean, this couple allegedly didn't want to extract money from the guy, but they wanted state aid, so they were pressured into revealing his name, even though, according to the agreement, for what I understand, he was to remain anonymous. Well, so that's just my policy, and I would strongly suggest that men follow that, just because it's just not safe. I mean, safe sex is pure mythology with regards to STDs, but especially with regards to pregnancy. All it takes is one time, and you could be paying thousands each month in child support, and that's probably not something that you want to do, especially if it's some drunken one-night stand, or even a fuck friend, or even a especially if it's a wife. But most of you aren't getting married anyway, I hope. So that's all I have to say about that. I just thought I'd mention this, bring this up, because this is just bizarre. Sperm donor being required to pay child support. It's bizarre, to say the least. Anyway, take care, and see y'all later.